All right, so let's dive into the drums. So I'm just going to use samples here. I could throw these into a sampler, and that might be easier, but I'm just going to start off with something really basic, and I'm just going to load up 4 different sounds, and I'll put them into a group. We'll call this drums. So I have hats, snares, kicks, and then an 808. We'll see if we end up using that 808. I've set myself up with a 2-bar loop. I might do it as a 1-bar loop, but let's do a 1-bar loop for now. Okay, and let's just get that all on the screen. Okay, and I've got 1 sample in each spot. Here is my hat. Okay, here is my snare. Here's my kick. And here's that 808 that I may or may not use. We'll see. Okay, so what do I want to make? Well, let's start with like a 4 on the floor kind of thing here. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4 with our kick. I want to do something a little more edgy with the snare. So I'm going to kind of make some ghost notes here. Let's do that. Take this, put those be there again. Actually, let's not put that there, and let's put it here. Yes. Yes. Hat. And our hat. So there's a little bit. And so we'll trash. And I'll just actually will take my camera. That'll be terrific. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay, so what happened there was I made this really frantic hi-hat thing, and then it was just too frantic. So I left the frantic stuff here, but we really needed something to grab onto. So I just gave it a straight 16th note at the beginning and at the end. I gave us a little bit of ghost notes here, and then I used this sub to really kind of accent the and of 4, just to make it feel a little less techno-y. So we've ended up with something that's, kind of neat. It's not my favorite thing I've ever made, but it's a start, right? This is temporary placeholder kind of a beat. So here's what we have. Get rid of that. Now I'm thinking, what if I just gave us like a real straight up 2 and 4? Okay, neat. Yeah, see, you can keep messing around with this forever. So what I'm going to do now is, just because it's my placeholder beat, I'm going to make this like easy to be loopable, I guess. So I'm going to consolidate these. So Command J here in Ableton, select the whole beat or the whole bar, and there we go. Okay, so now I have these, and I can just like Command D to duplicate these all day long, or I can just set them up to loop, whatever I want. Could do it with this as well, but it drags out to the next one. So this, let's just do it in a 2-bar thing. Okay. All right. Now we've got some drums to start with and to play around with. We'll replace those later.